Greetings, Professor Teodulo. I begin my explanation and conclusions of my laboratories on the topics manuals and ATC DME. And in my activities on manuals, I correctly interpreted the aeronautical maintenance manuals and the illustrated parts catalog and how each aircraft is assigned according to its effectiveness. Part number of each component. Something to highlight is that all work with all its procedures and information search must be in set manuals as well as we as technicians must be know which ATA component or system belongs to a reference theme according to the ATA to which it belongs, chapter, subchapter, and page. In my ATC DME laboratory, I performed the test in the module with the ATC 600A2 equipment. For the DME, I checked the frequency and inclined range values with the Mendix KY1978 transceiver transmitted to the ATC 600. I verified the corresponding speed and time data when the aircraft approached or moved away from the station. Something I noticed is that XY channel change serves to generate a pulse of the signal and thus interrupt the lock in previously generated. The purpose of the switch is to the being able to lock in again and verify that the transceiver has that rapid response capacity to verify the correct operation of the equipment. In my ATC test, I carried out with the transponder corroborating the frequency, the identification in a mode A and in a mode C, the altitude according to the variation of altitude. And this, as I was able to do with the switches of A, B, C, D that are the representation of bits in gray code. As a first conclusion, I have to say that the aeronautical maintenance technicians, must be must take into account the use and mastery of the use of manuals, since this represents the use of our professionalism. Since in this way we justify the correct maintenance of the aircraft and its components, since it is also our technical legal support. And my conclusion for the ATC DME laboratories is that this ground equipment facilitate the data to carry on the test to verify that the aircraft is in correct operation as well as previously mastering the use of the equipment according to the appropriate procedures which correspond to your Aeroflex manual. Interpret all the data and take actions according to each process, whether it is correct or not indicated, to find the fault. Thank you for your attention, Professor.